So today, I would say that dealing with COVID-19, that's changed a little bit of, that's brought in a new challenge for nonprofits. You see a lot more virtual fundraising events, virtual services. For example, we work with some nonprofits that give mentoring and guidance to high school students and college students. Those sessions are now virtual. But generally speaking, one of the big challenges has always been nonprofits working with various systems and having different people manage different processes. And you get a little bit of a siloed experience where you're not connecting all of the pieces. So you may have your donors in one place, you may have your volunteers and the people you serve in another system, and you don't get a full picture of how a constituent really engages with that nonprofit. Technology lets the nonprofit get a more holistic view of the people that they engage with. So in one place you can see donations, volunteer efforts, maybe they take advantage of some of the services the nonprofit offers up to their constituents, where before those might be siloed in different places, kept in Excel sheets. Emails may be sent from one person and not visible to others. What technology does is it lets you get a better view of the people you work with and all the touch points you've had with them. So better program management helps program directors better understand which of their programs are successful and then make adjustments to better fit their client needs. Having it in a system where donors and volunteers are managed as well helps create a more complete picture in one place. And having all of that data in one place lets you make decisions quickly that help you improve your programs and ultimately the outcomes that you're looking for. It's simply a framework in Salesforce for nonprofits to track their programs, their services, service deliveries, groups that are impacted by what they're offering. It helps the organization track the program impact and the engagement with that program so they can make better decisions. So it improves the visibility of programs and the ability to track and report over kind of paper approaches, Excel approaches. It helps them more quickly understand the impact that they're having and share that with nonprofit leadership, donors, the board, and it also helps them share with other people that work at that nonprofit the work that they're doing in one place, quickly and easily. We're working with an organization that helps high schoolers achieve post-secondary success. So they provide mentoring, guidance, and the program, what they really need is to understand the outcomes that they're having. So to get some baseline and to, over time, see if they're making an impact and positively impacting whether they go to college or not. So they're tracking the program using the program management module. There's also some tie-ins where they collect data from the National Student Clearinghouse to see whether they've enrolled in college or not. And that allows, having both of those things, them the ability to quickly see results and whether their program's successful or not and where it is. One of the big challenges is understanding how you're going to organize your programs and the different groups that benefit from it. So planning out that structure on the front end is really important. That's where people like us, Salesforce consultants, partners, come into play is we discover exactly what they're looking to do, how they're tracking it today, and figure out how we can migrate their existing data into that program management structure and organize it for the future so that they can report on things easily and better track what's going on with their programs. Salesforce is very scalable. You can start with just a handful of licenses and needing very little storage, but it's built for scalability where if in time your organization grows and you have 100 people or hundreds of people and lots of contacts and organizations to track and complexity, it's built to scale. It can support the need for growth. So it allows for reporting in specific areas like program engagement, donations, but it also allows for cross-reporting. So things like how many volunteers are also donors, how much does the typical volunteer donate. It allows you to bring in that information that may have historically been siloed and separate into one report and quickly analyze. So I would say that better insights always lead to better decision making. So knowing more information about your programs and the impact they're having, and maybe areas where they're not doing as well, and knowing that on demand and quickly helps you make decisions fast, which ultimately leads to better outcomes.